Hey guys, TellySkiDog13 here, making another tutorial video. For this one, it's going to be a secret piston room that you can build in your house or on the side of a mountain, wherever you please. So let's get right into it. Over here, I've built an example for you. Secret piston room. You can do whatever you want with it. I know it might look like it's complicated, but really, it's not. All you have to do is follow this simple tutorial and you'll be done within minutes. Okay, so pretty much how this works is you have, if I covered this up, here let me just get another piece of wool real quick, and so I remember what blocks I actually do have to open back up and I'm not messing up the wiring. So pretty much what this is that you have one pressure plate. You can use pressure plates around the edge of your room and use them for decoration purposes. You remember where one simple pressure plate is. Okay, there's the wiring out here, the inversion, yeah, that's how you say it. Okay, so you step on this pressure plate, that piston goes down, the green is the piston block. You can see that switch over there, you hit that, step off that, that will go up, that piston will launch again, you will have an open shot down into your workshop. It can be as big as you want, you can make the room however you want down here, as long as you don't mess with this wall. Okay, and then once you're down here, what you would do is you would click that button, or that lever, and it closes up and no one knows you're in here. You wouldn't use different colored blocks than your floor or your wall for the actual, in your actual house. This is just for demonstration purposes. And this wall would be covered up just like that. This would all be covered up, so it's just your ladder when you go down. Now open that back up here. Oops, spelled that wrong. Let's make it daytime real quick. Get up here, just jump off your ladder onto the next block, step over here, and close it up. And that'll go up. You have all of that nice and perfect. Okay, so let's get right into building this. The only thing that might look weird on the outside of your house is from your actual wall, you're going to have an extra set just on the wall where you have most of your wiring. This can all be covered up because it's just the redstone on the lower level. It can be on the regular floor level of the ground. And so you have the extra extension off your wall. You have two blocks just right there just to cover it up. So let's just go right over here and build it. Okay, so let's just, however big your house is, make it however big it actually is. Over here, do the same. You're gonna have to make that extra part of your wall, and then just go and put the second layer, the second height on your wall. Obviously this is already going to be in your house except for the extension and those other two blocks. Just got to build this for the demonstration. Okay, so let's say that right here is where you want your ladder to be. Let's just go down in. That's where your ladder is going to be. Dig 2 blocks in, place your piston. Just like that. Put the green wool right like that, so you know that is the block we are using. And then right here, I actually think we should put this one block over, and so it's a little bit easier. From like in the corner of your wall, you want that there. That is going to be back like that. This is where those 2 blocks are going to come in on the outside. This is going to be where your other piston is. Not 2 pistons there. lined wool. Let's open up this wall so we can see what we're doing. Piston in your hole is going to be right here. Just like that. Place your piston in your lime wool. We can break this open right now, just so we can see what we're doing. We don't even need to dig that up. So now you're going to place a lever right there for that piston. It will not affect this piston. Trust me, I've done a lot of testing. If you have that, if that's on, the inversion will get all messed up. So that controls that. Usually it's going to be out, so it covers. Let's just keep just like that. And then over here is where it starts to get a little bit complicated. I'll dig out into here a little bit. Just like that. So we're going to have our pressure plate right there. Run some redstone on the piston. Have your block, whatever block you want. You can place a redstone torch. So this is the inverter part of it. So if I did step on this, when it's all finished, the piston will go down and will be powered off. Right now it is powered on, so the switch is hidden. Just your normal thing. Okay, so now I'm going to run this out like this. Run it over and underneath. So now, if I step on this right here, that will go down. Okay, so that part is kind of simple. It's hard to figure out, and then you can cover all of this back up, make it look normal so it doesn't seem like anything's there. The only thing you're going to be able to see is the pressure plate. That's the only thing that might give it away. Fix our wall, just like so. Put our 2 blocks back there. Put our wall like that. And we are pretty much done. So that's where you're going to go back here, you're going to flip that switch, and your piston will be out. Usually it's going to be out. You're going to flip it, and you're going to go down your ladder. Okay, so I actually need that open right now. Okay, so let's dig open a little space right here. Just need the space. And then from where your piston is, you're going to need, this is where your slabs come in, okay? This is actually got to be 1 block over. Okay, so now we have our room. Our main room is going to be down in here. I'm just making this so I can see what I'm doing. So you're going to have your block like that right there. Just normally you place a slab on the top part, not the bottom part down there. It has to be the top. And then you go down a block and it goes down and diagonally on the top, and then on the top, just like that. Okay? Actually put our ladder in real quick. Just like that. Wire our redstone. Redstone always has to go straight into the piston, or the switch has to be right next to it. And this is going to bring the power vertically down. And then we're going to have our block like this. This is going to be a wall right here. If we go right where the power comes in, you know our switch has to go there. And once that's all covered up, all you have to do is flip that switch and it'll close it. So if someone is up here and this is all covered up, no one will know that you are down in your bunker or room, whatever you like to call it. The only problem is if that switch is left on and turn the piston on, this switch up here will not work. That's the only downside. But but that also makes it so if someone finds the switch and they start flipping it, they're not going to be able to get in. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. That's only if you had like a secret exit out of your workshop. So that's all wired. You can cover this up. Have that normally. Just like that. So there we go. Just put that like that. Put your torches down here. Just so you have some light. Okay, so let's head on up. Jump on out of here. Give this a little test run. Okay, let's actually just change the blocks real quick. Everything's all covered up. You walk into your house. You have your pressure plates as all your decoration. Just like that on that wall, for example. You walk in here, you know it's that. Got that pressure plate, boom, boom, boom. That's your decorations, just all your pressure plates. None of these ones do anything except for this one. Okay, so you can go down in here, close it, all closed up, no one, and if we just went up and out of here real quick, like I said before, not going to work. Same thing goes for if you were up here and that switch was on. This switch would not work. So yeah, pretty simple. Just get these back to what they should be. Okay, getting to be nighttime. Okay, so that is my tutorial for your secret piston room. Oh, I always spell that wrong. Okay, so that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave any comments down in the comment section below and make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Should have some more tutorial videos coming out and survival games, Hunger Games, and other kind of gaming videos. So yeah, I will see you guys later.